Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 597, and today's topic is the foods and that plant foods and lifestyle can boost drastically your immune system to fight in general pathogens, means virus and bacteria. And nowadays one mutating virus new in novel form called coronavirus, and here your immune system is your doctor. Why I am saying this? Because till today is 17th of June, and still lot of medicines are in the market like hydroxychloroquine, erythromycin, anti-malarial, antibacterial, antiviral, antipyretic, analgesic, all type of experimentation is there, and all these medications, they are not going to damage and destroy the coronavirus. It's very simple. It's only your immune system, if it is strong. If I say immune system means it includes your food habit and lifestyle. That is your doctor. Why I am saying this? Because virus is not of today's disease. It happened in 1818, it happened in 1920, that is Spanish flu. This is also influenza virus. And at that time, nobody was knowing about the virus and about this type of attack. They were thinking that it is all punishment from nature or God. And in India, even when there was a smallpox outbreak, they used to call Badi Mata, and they will try to please so that our village or town is free of that. And even today for COVID-19 disease, that is coronavirus, in some states, backward area, they have started worshipping. They are calling Corona Mata. So these are all very much disturbing, because today, with the help of electronic microscope, everything is very clear. We can understand the structure, molecules and everything of virus and bacteria. There is no reason that we should link it to some spiritual or supernatural forces acting on it. No. And as we know that our body is made up of cells, muscles, tissues, organs like heart, liver, kidneys, they are all together. And they are working together. They are all on cellular and molecular level. There is communication. WBC is there. Dendritic cells are there. And they are protecting us like immune system. And even if your immune system is boosted, it doesn't mean that this virus, coronavirus today, will not enter in your body cell. And we know that this coronavirus is actually the virus for our respiratory system. And for respiratory system, even before, like SARS, that is severe acute respiratory syndrome, like MERS, Middle East chronic respiratory syndrome. So those viruses, they are already here, and this one came in new strain. And if you remember, you may not be knowing, in 1920, when there was Spanish flu, the record is there that those people who kept on cinnamon tree, the tea that is called dalchini, those who were able to boost their immune system could survive. Others could not survive because at that time there was no vaccine. Just like today there is no vaccine. So we have to go for our plant food and lifestyle. So in 1920, without vaccine, people they recovered because of their immune system, and they took such type of plant-based tea and food. So I am discussing today. Again, the same thing is happening. Today, we don't have any specific vaccine. And since it is mutating, it is having different strains. I don't know whether vaccine will be effective or not and how much time it will take. That part I will be discussing later on. So today I am just discussing the lifestyle and plant-based food. So first is lifestyle when I am saying your sleep. If there is sleep disorder, your immune system will be drastically reduced. And there are three categories of sleep. One for children. Children can go for 14 hours up to the age of 12. After 12, if it is up to the age of 25, 30, they can go up to 12 hours. And after 35, 40, senior citizen, their sleep should be 8 to 10 hours. And if their sleep disorder is there, they are not getting enough sleep, they are compromising with their immune system. So please make sure that you are having quality sleep, good sleep, sound sleep for 8 to 10 hours for senior people. And there was a latest study, 194 people were subjected to different group in sleep disorder. Some were given only 3 hours sleep, some were given only 6 hours, some were 10 hours. And it was found that those who were having only 3-4 hours sleep, they got common cold, viral attack, because their immune system was weak. So this is one of the indication. Second is, that is hydration, your water. Your body cells, if they are dehydrated, drastically it will reduce your immune system. So to boost your immune system, to maintain your immune system, every day you should take at least 6 to 8 cup or glass of water. Of course, you should not take in the late night. Otherwise, you will be spending a lot of time in urination. During daytime, working time to time, you go on taking water. And people are saying that hot water, warm water, no, don't believe in that. In Nigeria, in India, tropical countries, already temperature is 38, 40. So just take normal water. Room temperature is enough. So please hydrate your body cells so that you have good immune system. And then the third one is what type of plant food. Any plant, fruit and vegetable, which are deep in color, which are rich in antioxidants. And if I say antioxidants, they are very important because everything starts from inflammation. If, for example, your coronavirus COVID-19 is nothing but it is inflammation of your lung. And if your lung is protected, if it is not going to hyperinflammation, chronic inflammation, it means enough oxygen is going to your body. And latest report was there that in India, those senior citizens who were taking some anti-inflammatory drugs, they got the COVID-19 disease, but they could recover quickly because their lung was not that much inflamed. And they did not go to even, we can say, that is a mechanical ventilator. So, it is very important to select the good plant food which are rich in antioxidants and mostly flavonoidal glycosides, anthocyanins, and some minerals like zinc is very good, vitamin C, all these you have to see in the fruit and vegetables. And then next one I used to say, that is good fat. Eat the fat to reduce the fat. And your good fat is any fat which is rich in omega-3 fatty acid. And your actually fat or vegetable oil, they are the mixture of glycerides. And where if unsaturation, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fatty acids are there, means they are very good anti-inflammatory. And if I remember in previous lecture I mentioned your olive oil and groundnut oil, their profile, chemical profile, phytochemical profile is same. They are containing same mono unsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids. But groundnut is not having that, is not given that much value. So in India or in Nigeria, very cheaply we can get groundnut. So please add in your food groundnut because we can afford. Zaitun oil, olive oil is very super rich. We cannot afford. But their chemical profile is same, chemically speaking, because they are very powerful and anti-inflammatory. And in our one Indian state, they call it Chinia Badam, means in Bihar area. That is the substitute of almond. We can compare our groundnut with almond. So that is fat selection. We have to be very careful. We should go for such type of fat which is good in anti-inflammation. And then next one, that is your sugar. Refined sugar is poison. I used to say poison without any reservation. Why I say poison? Because they are acidic. And once it is taken, one minute. So what I was telling about that is refined sugar, I call it white poison. The thing is that in our body, when we are talking of sugar, it is C6H12O6. If it is fructose in the fruit, most of the fruits they are rich in fructose, they are also the same C6H12O6, or glucose, they are also C6H12O6. The only difference is that in one case the functional group is keto, in another case functional group is aldehyde. Otherwise both, when they are getting oxygen, when we are taking oxygen, oxygen is going there and it will combine with that glucose and it will be broken down into carbon dioxide, energy and water. And if somebody is having metabolic disorder where a lot of glucose molecules are flooded in the blood and your pancreas is not strong enough to produce the hormone that is called insulin. I call insulin bad hormone. Why I say bad hormone? Because if it is less, we are suffering from diabetes. If it is more, we are suffering from obesity. So in all respect, it is not good. So in that case, if we are adding more sugar, means we are adding in our digestive system more acidity. And our abnormal cells, cancerous cells, they grow very fast, they multiply very fast in acidic medium. And your fruit and vegetables, they are alkaline medium. And secondly, fruit and vegetables, they are known as high volume, low calorie and rich in nutrients. Your body cells are always hydrated because most of the fruit and vegetables, they are having from 80% to 96% water, like watermelon, melon, mango, pumpkin, cucumber. They are all having more than 90% water and they are alkaline. So you have to be very selective. And if you are going to eat meat, animal product means it is, your enzymes, your lot of catalysts, they are involved in breaking down complex protein molecule into amino acid and energy. But if it is fruit, If it is vegetable, those enzymes, those cells, they are free because they don't, to break down into energy, it doesn't require a lot of enzyme. So it will boost your immune system. That is the basic principle of immune system, means you are not under stress of enzyme and other catalyst. Then the next one, fermented food. If I say fermented food, means your gut is having positive bacteria. That is called probiotic. And if you are taking fermented milk, yogurt or some other derivatives, it means you are going to help your gut bacteria, positive bacteria, to be healthy and to work very smoothly. So that's why probiotic, fermented food, is also one of the factor of boosting your immune system. Then exercise. Exercise is also very important because it will increase your elasticity of the muscles, and secondly your intake of oxygen will be more. So you will be more oxidized, and in your oxidized condition, most of your cancer cells and abnormal cells and some bacteria and virus, they cannot survive. In oxygenated atmosphere, most of these pathogens, they cannot thrive, they cannot grow, they cannot be healthy. So that's why exercise is also just like medicine. You have to do. And then the last one, check your vitamin and mineral. So the most important vitamin and minerals are, that is vitamin E, very powerful antioxidant. Vitamin C is also very powerful antioxidant, that is in citrus fruit. Zinc is very important. And lot of fruits and vegetables, if you go through it, I have given their chemical analysis. Nowadays, first is your existence, your survival, then beauty product, then skincare product. Please don't go to that. Don't spend your money on that. Spend your money on your survival, your existence. So go for such type of nutritional food which are rich in vitamins, which is rich in mineral. You then don't need calorie. You need nutritional food. So that is zinc. Vitamin D, I call it sun vitamin. If you are interested in vitamin D, what you do? Just take little either groundnut oil or olive oil, rub on your knee and joints, and sit just for 15 minutes in sunlight. Your vitamin D requirement is fulfilled. And then it is coenzyme, that is B6. It is B group of vitamins which are very important for our digestive system, and that is we can get from different type of fruit and vegetable. And your zinc requirement per day is 75 mg. So if you are not having enough fruit and vegetable where you can take care of your zinc, then you can go for supplement. No harm in going for supplement, provided you are not cheated. Means nowadays lot of fake supplements are coming. So make sure that if you can supplement this, like vitamin E, vitamin C, zinc, then no problem, you add to your diet. So today with this I will stop, and really your immune system, your stress-free life, your lifestyle, your plant food, fruit and vegetable, they are going to prevent COVID-19 disease. I am not talking of cure. I am talking of prevention, means even if you are getting COVID-19 disease, if your immune system is strong, you have lot of inflammatory compound, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, then they can take care. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.